Inner thighs and quads today. We have 4 circuits, generally working for 45 seconds with a quick 15-minute rest in between. We're repeating. Grab a set of heavy weights. Also, you're going to need a wall. We're going to do some wall sits, so take a minute to find a wall. We're going to get started. Body weight only for this first circuit. We're doing 45 seconds of wall sits, and then we're going to do some quad pulses that are a little bit shorter but super duper effective. So grab that wall. Let's go ahead and get started. I'll start my timer here. So we're gonna sit against the wall, just like we're sitting in a chair, okay? Find that nice comfortable position. Press your back into the wall. Feet are generally hip distance apart. Making sure, of course, I say this all the time, your knees aren't overshooting those ankles. So if you have your feet too close to the wall, you might be added strain to your knees. So the lower you go, obviously the more challenging this will be. If you can only sit right here, that's fine too. We're gonna really spice this up soon, so you may have to adjust the position of your body, but just focus on this slow burn right here, this activation right here. And then thinking about bringing your core in towards the wall, nice brace in the core, nice flat back. We're gonna sit here for another 5 seconds before we move on to quad pulses. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna brace the wall for a little bit of stability, and I'm gonna kind of lean into one side in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. And what I'm gonna do is adjust my body as needed. I'm gonna lift one leg, flex foot, and just tiny pulses here. So you're gonna see you need that wall for stability a little bit. We're just gonna squeeze into the quad and pulse the leg. This is gonna a little burnout. We're only here for 30 seconds because this is a super challenging move. Once again, if you find any strain on your knees, adjust as needed. Make sure that foot is out. Make sure you are not seated too far into the wall and too deep. That will help alleviate that. We have 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Same exact thing. Other side, adjust as needed. Lift up that leg. Whew, gotta kind of adjust that upper body to find that stability here. Ooh, yep. I'm feeling that little bit of cramping in my quad already because this is super challenging, right? But we're only here for 30 seconds, so stay with me. Keep that core nice and braced. That's why I say grab that wall for stability, because this is a toughie. Here's 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Take a break. 15-second break. We're repeating that exact same thing. Then we're done with it. This is a quick working one. We got 4 circuits, so we're just gonna get in and out, really working the quads here. Adjust your shorts as needed. Let's go ahead and sit back onto that wall. If you found that chair sit really didn't challenge you, sink a little bit lower, right? Focus on exhaling, breathing into the core, in and back. Nice flat back. Maybe sink it down another inch. You can always bring it back up when we do those quad pulses, right? Don't try to anticipate what's coming next. Really get into the muscle group right now. Breathe it out. We have about 20 more seconds here. 45 seconds, then we're doing 30 and 30. Then you get a break. Then we're moving on. We're done. Like, this is it. Bye-bye. So I really want you to challenge yourself. This is a really very intense quad workout. Next, we're going into inner thighs. So you get a little break. All right, ready? Brace that wall. Adjust as needed. Lift up that leg. I'm doing the same leg I ended with, which is probably not wise, but whatever. We're doing both. It doesn't matter. 30 seconds here. Nice flex foot. Try to make sure that front leg here that's extended is truly extended, okay? The modification can be a bent. This is definitely more effective. Here's 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Switch sides, adjust, lift, whoop. There we go. I was feeling that strain in my left knee because that heel was too close to the wall. Extend that leg, squeeze into the quad, and gently lift and pulse. Keep that back into the wall, core is braced. 10 more seconds. Can you dig into it just a little deeper? Here's 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Woo! Super effective. Super effective. You can do those anytime. Now you know how it works. Okay, grab that heavy weight. Show you what's coming up next. We're doing a sumo squat, but it's a wide second. So I'm gonna bring the weight up here. Follow me. A big wide stance. Now, a sumo squat typically has your feet turned to the 45-degree angle. I want them turned as much as you can up to the sides of the room. This is a wide second, okay? What we're gonna do is we're gonna sink into that squat, and we're just going to pulse it out. Ready? 3, 2, 1, let's go. 45 seconds here. So you'll see the positioning of our feet directly correlates with the muscle group we're working. So this is definitely inner thighs. You'll probably feel this a little bit in your seat as well. This is a great inner thigh workout. Big wide stance. Feet are as pressed out as possible. Knees are pressed out. Core is stable and braced. You can hold this weight here or whatever feels comfortable for you. Stay with me. Got about 10 seconds here. Can you pulse and sink down a little bit deeper? Hoo-wee. There we go. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Good. Take a breather, 15 seconds. Next, same thing. We're gonna sink down into that squat position and we're gonna lift one heel and then the other, okay? Let's start in 3, 2, 1. Get all the way down, static, wide second position. Lift one heel, lift the other heel. Lift one, then the other. Whew, right? Just a little different feel. If you don't feel the tension in your inner thighs, you gotta sink down a little bit lower. Hold the weight, whatever feels comfortable for you. This is a classic bar move. Long time ago, I used to be an instructor, so I gotta bring it back. It's so good. Here we go. Stick with it. We have 15 seconds left. Get a little breather. So assess, is this weight heavy enough? Do you need to grab 2? Maybe you only have a set of like medium to light, then grab both of them. You can hold them. I'll show you how in 3, 2, 1. Take a breather. Drop the weight if you need to. If you have 2 weights, you can either rack them on your shoulders or you can just bring them right in front of you, okay? Anything works. I just want you to really dig into that muscle group. All right, same thing. We're starting 3 seconds. Grab the weight however you need to. 2, 1, sink into that big sumo, tiny pulse. Breathe it out. All right, this is the last time we're doing these wide second pulses. So sink down, there you go. Sink down. We're only here for 45 seconds and we're done. And this is the last round of this circuit. So like, why not? Really challenge the muscles here. Keep that core braced. Once again, if you have 2 weights, or just 1 weight, you wanna hold it down here, that's great too, okay? Whatever works for you, make it happen. 5 seconds. 4, 3, 2, 1, tiny breather, okay? Same thing, get down into that wide second squat, alternate the heel lifts. Ready? Here's 3, 2, 1, sink it down, lift and lift. Now, if you need to adjust your feet, bring them in just a teeny tiny bit. That's totally fine. Nice slow and control here. This is time under tension. The tension is this big squat we're not getting out of, right? Then we're adding even more with that heel lift, stabilizing the body, using our lower core, deep core to stabilize. Pressing the knees out, heels up. Stick with me. 10 seconds left. 8, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Whew, I'm starting to shake. I love it when I'm starting to shake. You know it's working well. Okay, next we're gonna get back into the quads with kneeling get up. So grab those weights. Gonna adjust my shorts here. We're gonna front wrap those weights on the shoulders. We're gonna come into a kneeling position and give you a tiny little break. I'll show you what's to come. So weights are here. What we're gonna do is step 1 foot up, the other staying that squat position, same foot comes back into that kneeling position and back. Then opposite foot, okay? Let's go ahead, start it right now. Rack those weights. These are heavy, guys. These are heavy. So I started out with my right. Now I'm gonna start with my left. Super challenging move. Super slow and controlled. Stay in that squat position. So the foot that comes up is also the foot that comes back. Breathing heavy. There we go. 10 more seconds. Hold that core. Here's 5, 4, 3, 2, good, 1. 15-second break. Now grab one of the weights. Here's a modification. If this is too much on your knees, I want you to sit in a chair squat position, okay? You can hold the weight if you need to. If you're ready for the challenge, here's what we're gonna do. I'm gonna actually double up my mat to protect my knees. Starting in 5 seconds. Bring that weight up to the shoulders. I'm making like a little triangle with my knees and my back of my feet. And I'm just gonna lean and then bring it up. Lean, bring it up, okay? This is super, super tiny, but this is a lot of tension on those quads. This is absolutely an advanced move. So if your knees are like not having it, get into that chair squat position. Do not do something that makes you feel pain in your joints. The lean does not have to be super far back. It's amazing how effective this is. You like can't not engage your quads. It's impossible. Here we go. 15 seconds left. Keep that core nice and braced. Think of squeezing your hips together on that lean. It'll help activate your deep core. 5, 4, 3, one more lean. 2, 1, bring it out. Whew. Okay. That was a little challenging, right? A little different. Now we're going back to those kneeling get-ups. One more round. We're starting in 5 seconds. It goes fast. Rack those weights. 3, 2, 1. Step, step. Same foot steps back. Keep that core braced. Feel that tension in your legs as you come up. Keep that low, low, low squat. Low, low, low squat. Try to only lift your body like a few inches off the ground, right? So you're kneeling, your head should only come up just slightly because you're sitting in that big squat position. 15 seconds. Big move here. Let's final one up here. This is it. This is it. Good. Drop the weight if needed. Right? See how you felt with those kneeling quad thingies, quad activation. Now here's a tip. If the triangle felt weird, you can undo your feet, okay? You'll still get a great workout here. Just depends on what feels good for your knees. Bring that weight up. Let's lean. This feels just slightly better for me. So I'm gonna stay right here. So your feet can either be together or slightly apart, right? Big lean and lift. So when you exhale on that lean, exhale and engage the core. Like someone's punching you right in the gut. You're feeling those quads on fire. The farther back you lean, the more quad activation you're gonna get. Lean. Yes, 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 yes. Come on, 5 seconds. 4, 3, 2, and 1. Good job, good job. We're finished with that one. All right, let me show you what's coming next. Next down the pike. So if you did chair squats earlier, you're getting double duty. A little bit different though. We're gonna rack the weight however feels comfortable, right in front, or you can rack it on your shoulders. I think I might do that just to show you guys. Small, narrow stance, almost to where your feet are touching. We're gonna sink down into the chair position, almost as if you're sitting into an actual chair. And we're gonna squeeze our knees together, activating those inner thighs with the weight. After that, we're gonna take a big, big, big sumo squat position. And I want you to turn this foot out into a warrior 2 pose, okay? Just like this, we're holding the weight however feels comfortable, and we're gonna pulse into that. This is how we're gonna finish, okay? Take a deep breath, grab one weight or both. If you don't have a super heavy weight, here's how I'm gonna rack it. Notice, I'm bringing it over my head onto the meaty part of my back, okay? You can rack it however feels comfortable for you. We're gonna start in 5 seconds. I was gonna say 10, but I'm talking too much. Narrow squat, okay? Get those knees to almost touch, sink down, there we go, and squeeze the knees, squeeze the knees, squeeze the knees. If you have to adjust your feet, bring them in a little closer, you can. Think of like you have a piece of paper, right? and sitting here and it falls, but you grab it. Falls, you grab it. And you have to grab it with such intensity and so quick that it really forces you to activate those inner thighs. Your booty is pressed back, squeeze into the knees, gentle squeeze. Woo, core is engaged. Big squeeze, 10 more seconds. Come on, come on. Squeeze the legs. Big, big inner thigh work here. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. All right, take that weight. If you wrapped it overhead, whew, don't drop it. I'm gonna bring it right here. Big sumo squat position, okay? Turn that foot out. We'll do the other side here and then lean into that warrior two position. Tiny, tiny pulses. Adjust as you need to. Again, if you wanna do one weight, you use this arm for a little stability, you totally can. These pulses are gonna really get into the quads and the inner thighs. We're doing the same thing, right? We're gonna do the other side, and then we're off with our day. This is definitely a fun yet challenging one. Pulses are always a challenge, always. But guess what? You have 10 seconds left. Can you push just a little bit deeper? Keep that foot turned out. Ready? 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Shake it out. Drop the weight if you need to. Same thing, chair, right? And then warrior two the other side. You have a 10-second break because you already used 5. Rack the weight how you want to. You can hold it here or you can rack it overhead. Meaty part of the back. Really, really narrow stance. Sink into that chair position. Squeeze the knees, squeeze. Let me show you what it looks like from the side. So my core is braced. My back is flat. I'm not arching my back or sticking my booty out. It's nice and flat. And I'm squeezing those knees with such intentionality that I know I'm thinking, okay, every time I squeeze, I'm working those inner thighs. When you start to think about that mind-muscle connection, you just get a better workout every single time. So can you squeeze a little bit more? Next time you do this workout, grab a hand towel, put it in between. Don't let the hand towel drop. Extra challenge, I love it. Stay with me, we have 5 seconds. 4, 3, 2, 1. Bring it up, gently, gently. Warrior two, same thing, big wide stance. We're gonna open up this foot. We're gonna pulse into that leg, okay? Grab the weight. Take a breather. This is it. So get down, get dirty. We start right now. All right, I had to adjust my feet a little bit. Tiny little pulse. All right. You know that the end is near, right? So I want you to think about this. How did it go, right? Are you feeling like you flew through this? Grab another weight. If you feel like, man, I could probably challenge myself a little bit lower in those wall sits, then do that next time. Make some mental notes so that you are gonna get the most out of every time you push play here. Your ability to challenge yourself and self-start is such a gift. If you can master that and find that deep within you, you're gonna do great things. You're gonna accomplish great things, especially in this program. Here's 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Whew. Lots of inner thighs. Lots and lots. I'm gonna give you a quick stretch and then we'll be out. So big wide position, sink into that big sumo squat. Oh, I like to kind of alternate my shoulders here. Got some back work in that too, right? Holding those weights. It's amazing how it does give you a back workout, an upper body workout, chest and shoulders. All right, lengthen the knees, toes facing me, and just come all the way down. We're gonna finish out with a quad stretch. We'll get on with our day. Heel into seat, press that knee back, hips forward. Make sure you're stretching. Make sure you're pressing play. You're taking those mental notes. What can I do better next time? And challenge yourself. I know these workouts can be really hard, but you don't have to dread them. You go at the pace in which you can go. And then when you have that mental burst, like I can do this, you have a new sense of resiliency, you want to take on a challenge, that's when the magic happens. I'm proud of you, and I'll see you the next workout.